We are live. Welcome to the live stream. It is New Name Trading. What we're doing is we're just trading. We only have two funded connections to this account and three evals. We're risking about $500 a zone. So on the funded accounts, we're risking about 500 bucks, and on the evals, we're risking about $500. I'm gonna go for my new strategy that I created, NNT Plus. If I do see the opportunity present himself, I'm gonna go for it. When I do take a trade, you'll see me bring this out, and I'll write down my trades and whatnot. I'll talk about why I took the trade. Let me check a few things here real quick. Yeah, so risking $500 per trade. Okay. All right, and then let me get my drawing here out the way. Oh, I have to grab this. Okay, put this up here. There it goes. Then I have to do my top-down analysis, and then we should be ready to rock and roll. Let me move this back to here. Okay, let's make this more precise. All right. A little bit more. Okay. Then let me check the camera. Yeah, seems like we're all good to go here. Don't forget you can change the quality to be better than 480. Okay. Now let me do my top-down analysis now. All right, I get the high and low from some different times here. So let's do 3 to 8 real quick. 3 o'clock is here. And then 8 o'clock is here. So what was the lowest point we reached? Oh, that's what a coincidence. The same low, okay. Let's make that my London. The highest we reached was 8 o'clock. Okay. Then let's do my initial balance here. 8:30 to 9:30. 8:30 to 9:30, okay. It's a good range. We look pretty bearish right now. We won't find out till more happens. Okay, then let's go to the lower time frames to make sure I did that correctly. Pretty precise. Yep, okay. Let me get my higher time frame zone also. So here's the higher time frame zone here. It's a strong, a very, very strong one. And then we do have one below, but it's very weak. I'll mark it out. It is holding right now, so I'll leave it marked out. The last one, I have to mark this out. I can't ignore it. Okay, so we have been chopping, which is not good news for us. So this just means that today might be a really bad day. And by bad day, that just means bad candles. Like we're going to be moving sideways too much, or we have no clear direction. We'll hope for the best here. That's what's indicating right now. That's what I see. Smart marking out these important zones. Yeah, we seem so bearish. We have lots of indications that we're going to stay bearish too. Okay, let's move this up here. So we typically don't have this many zones and high time frame zones either, but just today, you can see that price is just whipping back and forth. We might just be, let me look at the, oh, so look, we've been coming up for a little while. It might be time for us to come down. That's what might be happening right now. So we might just dump real hard today. I'm starting to understand. Let's see what news too we have. Let me double check that. So let me make my smaller zone here. Okay. I'll check news right now. Just gotta be ready. So all I'm doing is I'm just gauging direction, and then I look for my NNT pattern, and then I make money. So 73. Around the same account, 73. Let me do news real quick. Where is that? Calendars. So do we got anything coming soon? 10:30, 12 o'clock. I'm gonna be trading at 12. So just 10:30 Central Time. So let's put my lines here. So what times I stop trading. So 9:40 is when I get at it. Let's mark that out. News is at 10:30, so let's mark that out too. It's pretty badass that my strategy that you can just come in late, do your analysis real quick. It doesn't take longer than 10 minutes, and then you're ready to trade. Okay, red. Oh, why did it turn red? Nice. Okay, that's my cutoff time. And then 12:30 to 1:30. 12:30 to 1:30. All right. There's a mentee. I want to tell him good job on doing his weekly wrap up, and I need him to do something. So yeah, I might message the mentee real quick while I have y'all here. I just need to tell him to do something real fast. So let's see if this zone is the one holding. Oh no, it's this one. Okay. Let me open this message up real quick. Give me 1 second. All right. Don't. Good job on your weekly wrap up. Behavior section. Of the course, if you already haven't. Okay, I have a mentee who's almost ready to hop on prop challenges. I've just been making him submit his back tests. He's still not fully clear with understanding higher time frame just yet. He's getting there. So I just told him right now, there's a behavior section in the course. I'm told him to get it done because it tells you like what issues you have. So just in case those issues do pop up while he's trading prop, which they more than likely will pop up, he can be ahead so he can look at what behaviors he's lacking in. So this zone is being respected. We might dump from here because we also have a higher time frame zone and London all up here. It would make no sense for me to go for a bullish trade, even though I see a very clean one right here. Very attractive, very sexy, but there's just way too much resistance above. It wouldn't make sense for me to try to take this. It'd just be too counter trend. Hello, how's your day going? Some good motivation. It was nice seeing you, buddy. We just had a raffle go on for the mentorship, and somebody won. His name was Snoopy. It's pretty cool. Exciting day today. What else? I'm about to finish the course soon, so I'm going to raise prices on the mentorship. And that's it. We're just trading a bunch of accounts as usual. Nothing new. We're risking about $500 per trade. And yeah, doing the same thing we always do. Just looking for A+ setups. Being patient. Currently don't see nothing. The market looks very, very, very chopped. All the higher time frames are telling me that we're just going to move sideways for the rest of the day. But on the lower time frame, it looks like we're going to dump. So let's just hope for the best. I'm just ready for us to go in any direction. But I'm pretty confident we're going to dump. We will see though. Because if you look on the top right, you see the 15-minute time frame. You see the zone here, the swing high, the swing low, and the sweep. Boom. We're respecting it. More likely going to drop. Thanks for the feedback. Of course, Peter. You know I love talking to you and love talking about you. Oh, I see a zone that I'm very interested in. Oof. I don't know. I don't like how it's on top of another zone. That's super risky. But we have resistance here. We're kind of dumping now. So we can technically say we're switching from bullish to bearish. I'm very interested in it. Let me see where standard deviation is at. Oh, it's down here. I love that you're here, Peter. It's so awesome that you show up. Cause like, where else does this show in your life? And I'm pretty sure it shows in other areas. Like you're more than likely a good character, a good person, because you perform self-love habits. Yeah, okay, this trade's a no-go. We need us to like tap and dump, and I doubt that's gonna happen. Yeah, I'm afraid we're gonna continue moving sideways for the rest of the day. I hope not. But if you can just look for the morning session on the top left of my 1 minute time frame, we've just been moving sideways. So you recently bought some more evals. Yeah, I do have more on the sidelines. I don't. So this is the new idea for me. I want to just copy trade $500 across the board. So even on my funded, I was risking a lot less and just being safe. And even before when I first started live streaming, I was risking like little to nothing, like only $100 a zone. I was being super selective. Then I realized I have the skill and the ability to risk so much more. So why am I not doing that? So I began to risk more, risking more on the fundeds, and then now it's this weekend. I kind of just decided, why not just go for $500 per trade? Because worst case scenario, we blow a funded or blow an eval. It didn't cost much to obtain, and the reward is so much higher than the risk. And especially with the high win rate strategy, we can continue to risk a lot. So that zone looks like it's about to deliver, the one that I just had marked out that I took off, but it didn't meet all my requirements. It didn't even reach standard deviation, so I didn't take it. But the resistant line and all the resistance above gave me a lot of confluence to take it. So if I got what I wanted, I would have more than likely taken it. But I didn't get what I wanted. Also, some good motivation. I'm going to continue buying prop firm accounts again and again and again until I get to 60 or 70 accounts. That was the whole goal for this year. So I'm just going to keep at it and keep going. I'm passing these accounts in a handful of trades. I think now since I'm risking more, I can pass them in about 2 to 3 trades, maybe less. We will see. I also have zero expectations because if we do blow them, I'm okay. I'm only risking $30 or $40 to take these tests. Like the ones I have now, I've got them all for less than 30 bucks. Like 4 of them I got for $15. Like they're just so cheap. But the funded is about like 120 to 140. And if you're getting payouts, it wouldn't be an issue. Or shouldn't be an issue. I know a lot of people are just so like strung up on pennies to the dollar, like how much they're making exactly. But after you have multiple accounts, like does it really matter? I see another zone here. I'm a bit uncertain about it. Let's see. I do like it though. I like how we're still coming down. We're making lower lows. I might take this. Yeah, because I really like this. Let's see here. Yeah, this is just so risky though because there's no like real proper sweep. But we are coming down. I'm okay taking the risk. I just like everything about it. Let's dump a little bit more. If we dump a little bit more across standard deviation, I'll be interested in it. If we don't, then I'll pass on it. There's a zone right here that I want us to break. So I'll mark it out here. If we break it, I'll go for this play. I like want to be a degenerate and just get like, excuse my language, but a shit ton of accounts and attempt to copy trade them all at the same time and like being aggressive. But that comes with the risk of blowing them all. And I don't know if it's worth my mentality to have that many at one time to try passing at one time. So like I kind of like the idea of passing 3 to 5 at one time. But okay, so I like this. I want to take this now. Trade, create new order. Let's do sell. 240, yeah, 200, yep. TP, yep. I'm liking this play a lot. Solidify that. Oh. I wonder why my Bullnox account can't pick up the order. That's annoying. I think I know why. Okay. Let's try this again. Let me open up something. Let's see if I can get this to work here. I think it's because I don't have Rithmic open. So we'll leave one contract open for now. So I'm liking this bearish play. Okay, so I have this open now. Let's see if I can get this to work. So stop here. TP here. Okay, let's try this now. Yes, okay, I just need to have my Rithmic open. I had that issue earlier too. Okay. So my Bullnox are picking up the orders now. Yay. Because even if we get filled though, it looks like price is not going to come up. It might just tease us. Okay, so we're just going to about 500 to make. Oh, that's a lot. I got a lot more than I thought. We'll find out. I haven't moved the Eternal Swing correctly. Okay. All I'm doing right now is just doing the NNT plus. All it is just NNT, but I have fibs on the Eternal Swing. So where the Eternal Swing is at, I'll move my take profits. Let's see even if we come back up. Do I say anything else here? Yeah, it's just being filled. Okay. Alright, everything looks attractive so far. Make this a bit more precise if I could. Let's get rid of this here. If we take a loss, we take a loss. We're always ready for it. Not concerned about taking L's here. Okay. I'm gonna move this just a little bit up because resistance is right there. Okay. I hope we get failed here. Come on, come fill us. I'm not liking this chop. I might pass on this play now. I not like what we just did. That sucks. Let's see what happens here. I don't want us to break this Eternal Swing. If we break this Eternal Swing, I might pass on this play. I'm not sure yet. I still like it though. I should move this to here. There we go. I like that more too. Come on, come fill us already. I'm tired of playing games. It's respecting this yellow resistant line a lot more than our zone. If we tap one more time, I'm more than likely going to pass on this. Because it just feels like we're accumulating orders before we enter, and that's just for my stop to get hit. I have to move it because Eternal Swing is tighter now. Okay, yeah, if we come out and break the eternal swing, this little white line right here, I have to tap out, which I don't want to. Oh, we're 40%. Let's see if we get failed. No. Ugh, we might have to cancel everything. No. No. That sucks. We had a pass on this play. I really wanted to take it. We crossed 40% and then touched this blue line, which mitigated the zone, so we can no longer take it. I also was going to take my order off if we cross this eternal swing. And we didn't, so I was ready to take it. That sucks. I'm pretty sure we're going to dump from here. Let's make this red. Now we just sit and stare again. I was fiending for that play, I won't lie. My neck was scratching. I wanted it. If we continue to push up real strong, I can get confluence looking for bullish plays, but we have so much resistance above. I'm not sure, so we'll see. But typically, when we do have times where there's so much resistance above and we do push through, we won't get a play because we're just chopping slowly up. That's if I've seen these situations happen. That's if that happens. There's a million things that could happen. But if you trade NQ and you trade around these same times all the time, then you know. So if we would have taken this, we would have gotten an L. Thankfully, we were saved by following our rules. I personally believe that we're not going to hold. Your entry got tapped at M and Q. Yeah, M and Q and NQ have different wicks. And it happens more often than not. And also ES too. It copies, but it also wicks differently. I think I like NQ the most because it's consistent compared to M and Q. Thank you for telling me. I like speaking about it, telling others. A lot of people don't know about it. Okay. I was expecting us to dump from here, so hopefully we can find a setup to the downside. It just sucks because we have a lot more resistance than usual today. So we have to be extra patient today. Mm. So I see zones within the zone that I have marked out. So I'm not going to take trades in those. I'm not going to take those trades because we can treat all this as a stop loss above. But here's the zone that I'm talking about. So I see a zone here. But I'm afraid to take this because all this resistance above, I don't want us to come up, touch the resistance, then come down. But I like it. I like it a lot. I love how clean it is. If we respect it and like break structure once again, I'll take it. If it does this buffoonery, like it'll come up, tap, and then. Come on, brother. I hate nothing more than watching paint dry. Mm-mm-mm. So if we tap this yellow zone and break structure once again, I'll be interested. If we don't, I won't be interested. We've just been moving sideways, and we keep trying to catch plays while we're moving sideways. That's a bad idea. I'm curious about something. I wanted to show y'all the Apex stats on the one I passed. Let's see if I can pull it up here. Eval charts. No, it's only gonna show the one I'm working on. I don't know how to see the ones I passed. Yeah, never mind. I was only like in a like 1 or 2 trades I passed. I just want to show you, like, just being patient. You don't have to be out here taking a bunch of trades. If you're taking more than like 4 or 5 trades a day, I don't think you really know how to trade. You're kind of just taking every opportunity. And typically, those people who do take more than 3 or 4 trades a day are inconsistent. They're not profitable. And the ones that are just been doing this for a long time. But typically, people take like 1 trade a week or 2 a day max. Or if you see those people who like flex their P&L, trying to show it, but you see they have a bunch of trades, they're more than likely gambling and trying to dig themselves out of an L. And they're just getting lucky. It's just, that's not sustainable. So less is always more. I really want this play. It looks so nice. I just need this to tap real hard right here. Come on, let's break structure. No, I don't want to. What's reacting to it? It's attractive. Yeah, maybe I might get what I want. It might just happen. It might just happen. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm not interested in this anymore. We more likely will deliver though. More likely we'll give the 1-to-1. I'm just not gonna take it. It's respecting this red zone 10 times more than this yellow zone. This yellow zone is honestly useless. Just gonna leave it open just in case. That would have been a bad trade though if I did attempt it. And I think this also failed 40% because we're just ranging. Yep, failed 40%. Let's see. How's the Discord going? Love that you asked last word. The mentorship chat, I try to be active in there, and I just like post updates on things I'm doing, and those mentorship journals. The mentees are doing good, and on the regular channels, there's not a lot of engagement, but that's more on me. I'm not encouraging people to talk enough. I recently did a giveaway in the Discord, which is fun. But yeah, that's it. I also paused content on everything to focus on the mentorship right now because I want to redo the course and like redo the whole system and everything. So I don't have leads coming in. It's only I've had like what 3 or 4 people join the Discord in this past week, and before I was getting like 6 people a day. But I just want to focus on the mentorship first before I start posting content again, because obviously they mean more to me than the content. And I think a female named Anna joined recently, And the gentleman Snoopy also joined. He won the mentorship for free. So it's cool. I have new mentees coming in. You are helping out a lot. Thank you, Peter. I think the most badass thing is that I can easily turn somebody profitable, and you're seeing that, Peter. And I'm honestly doing like bare minimum. I'm just showing you exactly what I do. I'm just making it easy to understand, and it's so cool, like how far you can go with the little information I'm giving you. I think things will become 10 times better when I have more testimonials and more mentees, like especially the mentees performing higher RR. Like I know I'm gonna get them there. I think things will blow up more when we have more of a foundation of traders and people performing. Because people can come in to this mentorship, but then they're not submitting bad tests. So like I don't even know how they're doing. It's just they don't want to show up. Mm. You're a great leading example, Peter. Adrian, I don't know if you saw, he's already on prop, but he got sick, and his first prop trade was a really really bad trade. It was like embarrassing. Excuse my language, but like embarrassingly shit. So he was ready, he was killing it, and then he came on the prop, ready to take his one trade. He knows to focus on A plus setups. Then he just choked up and just took a really bad trade and lost the account. So he took a bit of a break, but he's gonna get back at it. I'm excited for him to start. Hopefully, when he gets back at it, you're ready to get on prop, Peter. But we'll see. You're getting really good at recognizing higher time frames more and more, and that's just really all you're lacking in. Yes, I saw that. It's awesome that you can look at their other journals and stuff. So we're coming up. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I was saying that I'm afraid that if we do come up, we're just gonna keep chopping and find no setups because we have a lot of resistance above. It's already doing it. So maybe we get like a bit of a pullback and find a setup. I also can maybe go for a bullish trade here since we are switching to the upside and we have resistance. Ugh, I just might do it. I just might do it. Let's see. Let's change everything here. Let's make this my main. Where's standard deviation at? Ooh. Okay. I'll go for this long after we close above this red zone. I don't think we're going to. I'm just not. It's just too big for me too. Is it smaller? Nope. Yeah, I don't know. I might just go for the 1-to-1 here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go for my higher RR here. Oh wait, we got you just to buy. Okay. If we break above the red zone, I'll change this. And this will more than likely deliver too. Close that one side of the range. Yeah, hopefully confirming bearish. Don't copy my analysis, but I have a bearish zone still up, and I can't fully confirm bullish until we bust through it. I'm still interested in taking this play, depending how we react to the zone. I'm only going to risk 310 on it though. It's little to nothing. So if we do take an L, we take a small loss. And that's if I end up taking it. I need this to react and do what it does, which it more than likely will. I'm pretty confident this trade's going to deliver. I don't want to have expectations though, or else expecting a loss. So I want us to push up more and break this red zone. If it does that, I can go for higher RR. Typically though, when we break zones, like if we broke this zone right here, we'll find a bullish play right here. You're not copy though, don't worry. I'm just here to listen to you. I like it, good to hear. So let's see. We have London also, the London lines I talk about, and the higher time frame also, all right here. So I'm more likely not going to take this if we don't have like a strong reaction and It's just too risky. It's scary. We'll find out. I might take it off too. I can be indecisive. Yeah, we've just been doing nothing but ranging. It's kind of gross. That sucks. Let's get rid of this here. Looks like we're gonna get our second push here soon. Either up or down, but I hope it's up. It looks like it's gonna be down because we're making lower lows. Hey everybody, let's hit that like button so the stream can reach out to other people. Thank you very much. Some good motivation. I don't ask for engagement enough. Yes, let me. My mentee wants to get another prop. Let me give him a code real quick. Pretty sure I got one for him. Let's see which ones are running a sale right now. Take Profit Trader, Bullnax ended yesterday or 2 days ago. Apex. I think the cheapest he's gonna find is Apex. I know Tradeify had a discount. Let me see here. For pushing up is which I like. Okay. $30 off, straight to Symphony. Okay. $50. Let's check this here. Yeah, about 50 bucks. Okay, so Tradeify or Apex. Let me tell him. Yes. Can reset the account. So I'm telling him right now, he says, do I have to cancel the subscription or anything? Yes, you do. You can reset the account if you want, but rebuild. On the date, resetting the account. Yes, you can reset the account if you want, but you can also get rebuild. And on the date, resetting the account. Oh, on the date, you rebuild. Reset the account. Go with Apex or Tradeify. Tradeify. And then let me give him the discount code for Tradeify. I think it's like Jan, yeah. All caps. So, just like I said earlier, if we do move up, we're more likely gonna chop our way up. That's what's happening right now. Come on. $50K if okay. Okay, so basically the mentee, on his first trade, he did like really bad. He just did like a bad setup, which ended up like almost blowing the account, but it left him like $100. I told him just burn the account, start over again. Maybe considering getting out a drawdown with it, which would be almost impossible. So he's gonna try it for a bit, but then he was like, "It sucks trying to trade with $40." I'm like, yeah. So he got a new account. So I was trying to tell him right now like what code to use and what to do exactly, so he can be all set up. Let me text him too, actually. Please Do not rush into SHIT. Again, and then put the funny emoji. There we go. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this order off. This seems like we're super counter trend. Let's get that out the way here. I'm kind of curious if it's gonna deliver. I'll leave it open. I'm not gonna take it anymore. We're clearly rejecting this area above. We are not going up. At your zone right now, do you consider that bearish move right above to be the first tap? The bearish move, if you're talking about this play, this red zone, this zone has already been mitigated for me because we came out, the body closed outside the zone, then came and failed 50% and hit take profit. So the zone's already mitigated, but it's a really, really strong zone that we've been respecting. So I left it open. If you're talking about the zone below, let's see, zone right now. Yeah, I don't think you're talking about the zone below. I think you're talking about the zone above. It's just this zone. It's already got mitigated. So this zone is useless. It's already mitigated already, but we've been holding it for direction. So let's get rid of this here. Hopefully I answered your question. I'm sorry I saw it late too. Because the pattern always happens. It just happens in the wrong ways. Yeah, the red zone mitigated, but I think about talking about the white zone. Oh, so this bullish zone right here. Here's the tap. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm not gonna take this because we've been respecting all this resistance above. I don't want to be in the way of a counter trend trade. So like we're coming down and it's gonna hit my stop loss, and even it might fail, but my stop loss more likely will get hit because I'm in the way. I don't know if you've noticed a lot of the plays that I do pass on. Recently they've been failing, but typically the plays that I pass on, they end up working out. And it's a good thing because I'm just following my rules and just being more selective. So even if you did pass on a play and it hit your take profit, it even hit higher RR, did everything you wanted to, but it didn't meet your checklist to enter, then like why would you worry about it? So just continue to mark out all your zones and validate everything you can. And then the ones that don't get invalidated, take them. So I'm invalidating this play below because we've been respecting all this resistance to the downside. And we're also ranging too. I'm confident it'll deliver because the resistance zone and we're ranging. So that's why I think it will hit the 1-to-1. It might even hit the higher RR. I just don't want to risk it. And I don't want to take lower probability. This really sucks. I was hoping to take a play. It's only going to take me about 2 to 3 trades to pass these 2 bonus accounts. Let's see. I know there's a way to trade without having Rithmic open. So let me find this out. Let me try to ChatGPT this. Trade my bonus account. Oh, maybe I need to change my property name for my Rithmic issue. Okay. This sucks. Hopefully we get something in the afternoon, or like we're out of the range in the afternoon. I just want something. Might put a sweater on. It's slightly cold in here. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I got a new chair. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Better. I was using like an outside chair before. It's way better than that. Like ones you would take out to go camping or something, or your friend's backyard. I was using that for a little bit since I just moved into here. But my son's mom, my birthday was a few days ago, so she got me this chair. It's pretty badass. I'm listening to classical music in these headphones. Before it was super mechanical, it seems very discretionary. Change your mind. It's crazy. Let me read out loud what this gentleman is saying, because I like what he's telling me. You have said before it is super mechanical, which it is, but it seems very discretionary. You even change your mind after you have been placed trades, even though there has been no breach of rules. There has been a breach of rules. I speak about exactly why I take my order off. I think you should be stressing that it's somewhat discretionary with a few mechanical rules. I disagree completely. I think it's super mechanical. I think there's little to no discretionary at all. What you're missing, I don't know how to pronounce your name correctly. Mediavu. I have a course that comes with this. So all this information that you're watching off YouTube is scattered information. You don't really have anything together. If you watched all my live streams, then you'd be able to gauge direction more clearly, or just take the course. And the course is so much easier. I simply talk about how we can gauge direction first, and I made it super mechanical. All we're doing is looking for the NNT pattern, and then we're looking for a 1 minute body close over these red zones or green zones to confirm for bearish or bullish. I take my order off a lot depending on a few requirements, like hitting this red line, touching the blue line. If we tap too many times, if we're not bearish anymore, it's just always the same things. Nothing ever changes. It's just so mechanical. I'm redoing the course right now, and I'm raising prices because people like you who like don't fully grasp what's happening, and traders who never traded before, they come into the course, and before it was just a video of me showing my screens and like I had text out and blah blah blah. I'm redoing it now. I can peek it if y'all want to look at it. I've done everything more of like in a drawing presentation, so it's a lot easier for you to gauge the information. So like, let me just show you, like right here. Let me pull it up. Chicka chicka wow wow. So yeah, like from the very beginning, you're gonna learn like all the swings and break of structure, and all this other stuff, all the little requirements. So like what makes this invalidate plays, and then you're gonna be able to understand direction. So there's no discretionary involved at all. You just have this consistent checklist with the same issues, the same things. We also trade only at these certain windows of times. I also have a London window of time if you can't show up for the New York session. So you're always trading these times. You're gonna submit backtest, and everybody is doing this in the mentorship too. We're all just worried about the same times, we're about the same time frame, all submitting our backtest so you can learn from their issues also. And the whole point of that is so you can gauge direction. When you get really good at direction, then you can go for higher RR. So I promise you everything is mechanical. If it seems too much or you seem like my indecisiveness is affecting you, just take a step back, write down the strategy on paper, really look at it, and it's really easy to understand. And if you want to get away with not getting to the mentorship, just watch all the other live streams. Use words like, I don't like the way it's doing X, it gives the impression that it's discretionary. Using words like, it doesn't fit the criteria is mechanical. You are 1000% correct about that. Thank you for telling me. This is why I like when y'all talk to me so I can speak better and speak more clear. That is very true, and that is completely on me. Thank you for telling me. I like how the way you say to that. It doesn't fit the criteria. I more than likely will say I don't like what it's doing, but I hope you understand. Because I always just repeat the same things like bearish, bullish. And I typically do break down why I take it off or why I take the trade. And if I do take the trade, I put it in my journal, and you'll see me do this. I'll have my Notion journal. Notion's free, by the way, and then I'll mark it out. Thank you so much for telling me. Is there anything else you want to nitpick? I'm all ears. I love to know. I want to grow this more, and I haven't focused on content and everything else because I've just been so worried about the live streams and mentorship. I did learn that on my content that everybody likes edutainment with authenticity. So like I have to do a lot of the cuts and TikTok type of format. The live streams, I feel like there's not much I can do. I can just explain the strategy, but that's basically it. I'm consistently performing, which is good. I just don't know what else to do. On Fridays, I like going over the mentees' trades on the streams. I sometimes do when no one's watching. Do you have any other ideas for me to do anything else? I was thinking about also playing music, but I know a lot of people prefer their own music, so I don't know if I want to do that. My brother texted me, see what he said. Oh, he just texted me right now. 6 more people till we reach 100 people in the Discord. That's pretty cool. I just started all this like 30, 40 days ago. And that's the content also not too long ago. It's pretty cool. For a while, I really did not want to push like the copy counts. I didn't want to push P&L. I was really against it, but nobody wants to listen to somebody who doesn't have that idea and like lifestyle they want. I can only get the people that are really interested right now are people who want to learn the scale, which I love. I am afraid though that when I start talking about P&L and everything else and copy trading like I'm doing today, I'm gonna pull in people that are just kind of chasing the high and chasing the instant gratification. If you have any suggestions of videos I can make or anything I can talk about that doesn't strictly have to do with like P&L or just lifestyle. I like talking about stuff like passing funded accounts or mastering one model, psychology. I honestly think psychology is so easy. I think people struggle with psychology because they don't have a strategy that they fully believe in, or a strategy that they've backtested enough, or they don't have a mentor or just somebody to tell them how to master strategy, and they're all over YouTube Academy trying to figure this out. And like, let's just be honest here. If you're on YouTube trying to figure out trading, you're not gonna figure it out. Like, you need a mentor. Like, you need someone to teach you. There's a million mentors out there. Just find one, pick one, stick with one, and like one that can help you with one-on-one. Mm. Mm-mm. I say this a lot. I talk about it a lot. If a chicken can get funded, anybody can get funded. Like a goldfish can randomly select left or right side and can get payout from a prop challenge. Like, it's not impossible. So these people who are in here gambling and they're just winning and they think that they're consistent when realistically they're not. They're like, I'll figure it out. It's just my emotions. It's just my emotions. They never had a strategy that they're set with. It was never their emotions. This just happens again and again and again. Even when I like talk to people, they're like, yeah, like my strategy, like the strategy they created, it just sounds so silly. Like they're just using random indicators and sometimes getting wins. But like, I've been there also. Like, and if you traded before, you've been in that situation. That your ego or pride is too high. I think it takes an X amount of losses for you to take a step back and like, what am I really doing here? Because I ran in circles for almost 6 years. And no progress for a couple of years too. So as you can see, we've been ranging on the top left of the 1 minute time frame. We've done absolutely nothing. On the top right, the 15-minute time frame, we see the same pattern that we always look for and we always talk about. It just happened on the higher time frame. We've been respecting it. You can see the candles here on the bottom, touching the bottom of the zone. I really thought we were going to dump. I did not think we were going to float around here, which is pretty brutal. So we might come in and come fill this 15-minute zone. I'm ready for whatever direction we go in. We're just moving so slow and just moving sideways. So we're getting a whole lot of just nothing. It's a lot more fun backtesting because we can skip all this dreadfulness. Little secret here. I know if somebody's a good trader, like a good performer, is when I see how they perform when they're backtesting and things are dreadful and boring. So like example, I have a mentee named Peter. His traction's keeping up, this is around this period of time. It's either he's gonna slow down or his performance is gonna go down, one or the other. And so then hopefully I can keep him on track. I'm hoping neither happen, and hopefully he's listening here. And that doesn't happen, but it's just very predictable. We like just as humans, we go hard on something and then we slow down. We take our break. Just and if you do join the mentorship, that's all I don't want you to do. I need you to come in, go hard, continue going hard because the work to be successful in this business is so easy, and it takes little to no work. You're just submitting back tests, so it can be extremely dreadful, extremely tiring, and like you can be brain dead. But just doing the back tests again and again for your subconscious to remember, when you do come to these charts, you're gonna be so ready, and it doesn't take longer than 2 to 3 weeks of back testing to take a prop firm challenge. Like that mentee Peter, he more than likely by the end of the week is going to be ready to take a prop firm challenge. And all he had to do was take a step back and build his foundation. That's what he's doing. It's so cool. My favorite thing about him is that he shows up consistently. But he's doing all the grunt work now, so in a few weeks, he literally just doesn't have to do much. Because he fully understands the strategy, he understands what he needs to do, and just find his A+ setups and the money will follow. I'm risking $500 a zone, and it might seem crazy to you, and you might be like, wow, like that's awesome. I promise you, like all this P&L is just bullshit. Excuse my language. All I'm doing is just looking for an A+ setup. I can risk $10 or $5. I'm just risking $500. The P&L doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is just finding my A++ setup. And the most amazing part about this is that the mentee, the one I was talking about, Peter, he's getting to my level already. He needs to understand higher time frames more, but he's already almost at my level. So his entire life is going to change. All he's done is just show up to backtest. He's just showing up again and again. It's just so fascinating to me that we're all just people. Like, I'm not special. Peter's not special either. We're just showing up. If we can show up, you can show up too. Man, I'm really expecting us to have a big move soon. I'm afraid the big move might happen during the lunch break and I come back and we're sideways again. Hopefully not. If I wasn't trading live, I think I would have called it for the day, which is a bad habit. I shouldn't be doing that because I'm only trading for an hour at a time, so I should just stay for the hour. Because sometimes I will find a play like last second or last minute, in the day at like 2K, because I found that play. Give me a second here. I might put it on a sweater. It's just doing nothing. I love when they talk to me. Thank you once again for giving me insight. Medevu. I live in Texas right now, and it hasn't snowed in years. Like, I think it did like a few years ago. And waking up and like seeing snow is just crazy to me. It's like my whole life I've seen snow like 2-3 times. They even like closed down the schools and everything because it snowed. It's just so foreign to us. But Texas is typically like super duper hot. Yeah, I'm just doing nothing. This sucks. Okay, if we do dump, I'll be ready for it. Maybe we can find a play. I just want to see when the zone gets mitigated. And then when it gets mitigated, I can move it out the way. Or I'll turn it red. So I'm clearly not taking this play because we've been ranging above it. It seems like we're still very bearish. There's no point in me trying to take a counter trend play. So I'm not going to take it. It might deliver though. It looks pretty good so far. We've been respecting it. It's taking breaks on its way down. Everything looks good. I really do believe it's gonna deliver the 1-to-1. If it doesn't and it continues going down, I'll look for a bearish play. If it delivers this 1-to-1, I will do nothing and just sit on my hands and wait for a bearish play. So we filled 40% of the zone. If we touch the blue line, the zone is mitigated already. Then I can start looking for plays in the zone. If we don't come back all the way up. If we don't come up all the way. Oh, so filled, yep. So the zone's been mitigated already. So it filled 40%. 40% is the same thing as 50%. So all the orders got filled already. Then our take profit got hit. The blue line would be the take profit. But technically it's just mitigating the zone. That's why I have those lines for. So the zone's mitigated. So let's keep this marked out. I don't expect this green zone to hold anymore. Ideally, I want a dump to happen. When the dump happens, I'm getting a zone created to the downside. It's like I see one already happening, but it looks real sloppy. It's right here. Yeah, it might not even happen. But like I've seen the situations where we switch to bearish, and then if like a play like this, we would take it because we're switching to bearish. This happens to the upside and the downside. The same thing, like where we break a zone and then we're switching biases. So I've been bearish this whole time. This is just more confluence for me to go bearish. I doubt it's going to happen when I want to happen because we're already coming back up. Ooh, it might just happen. Just might. I'll be ready for it. This is looking attractive. Let's put on my standard deviation. Let's just hope for the best. I really hope this fills out so we get a play. Just want to take something already. Come on. Come on. Everything looks good so far still. I just need this to reach standard deviation. If we come up, then that would suck. Ah! We got a lot of 5-second candles left to get created because we have 20 minutes. Pretty dreadful day. I came in really expecting to find a play. I was really hoping for one. I don't think I'm going to get one. So we got about like around like 200 and like 30-ish candles left to be made until the session's over. So hopefully out of those 200 candles we find something. Yeah, this play is not forming highlight to me. Just back to the range. I'm gonna get a sweater because I thought it was okay, but I weigh like nothing, so I'm not okay. I'll take it out with me. I got the sweater. Mm-mm. Give me something, good sir, please. Okay. Okay, we're getting something. Rubbing my little fly hands right now. I like this. Please, please. I know you want to form. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I see another swing. Let me see if I can mark that one out. There it is. Well, I like this one better. Okay. Let's see if we even get a tap, though. We just might. Oh, we just might. I might take this. This looks attractive. Ooh. This looks real attractive. Where's the proper swing at? Oh, there's this one. I'll stick with that one. Cause then where's this one at? This one is too high. Yeah, this one's more proper. Okay. It needs to reach standard deviation though. Sell. Put this here. So all my requirements haven't been hit just yet. But I do like it. I'm just ready for it. It needs to reach standard deviation still. I kind of want us to close below this green zone. Let's see how we react first. Because we might just come back up and invalidate the zone immediately. So I want us to pull down to break standard deviation. Hopefully break the green zone a bit, then I'll enter. I'll wait till 11:10, the latest for a play. But we'll see what happens. Right now it doesn't look good. Because my smaller zone was... Where was it? Oops. It's like right here. That reached standard deviation. But the tap wasn't clear. I'm not gonna force nothing here. Damn, that sucks. I was really hoping this was gonna form out more than I wanted it to. Oh, look, see, tap there. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick too. I'll be back. This play looks like trash so far, but if it fills out more, then I'll take it. So give me. Okay, 1 second, BRB. Well, the one-to-one delivered, but not the higher RR. I didn't like how it was forming, how we respected 50% of the green zone that we were in. I was using that for direction. So let's know. If we would have closed on this green zone, that would have been my big confirmation that we're bearish. But we did not close below it. Just back to the range. Ah! If y'all, any of y'all have any questions at all, if you're confused about anything or you don't understand something, please ask. I'd love to help. Just take advantage. I can show y'all the new course too. It's really funny. It's like I put it in Canva. Chicka chicka wow wow. So like, focus fool will go miles ahead and distracted genius. So yeah, I basically just tell you exactly what to do, like step by step, so you're not confused at all. I need to like adjust a few things still. Then like obviously the same way that you're learning this, you're learning market direction. It's just so simple. And then I'm gonna edit the videos so like you have stamps and everything's a lot more clear. I think I've learned that people prefer like simplicity, like it's just super duper 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 clear. I think Alex Ramosi said it too. If you can get like your text down to 5th grade level, you even have like a higher conversion rate and whatnot. All right, so there's been nothing at all this entire session. We found maybe like 1 or 2 plays, but they invalidated it almost immediately. They filled 40%. I used to document the plays I skipped on, but I skip on so many now, so I don't document it. If I did, I would show you my journal, but I just can't because I don't have anything in there. But yeah, I think that's just basically it. I don't think we're gonna get anything in these last, what, 9 minutes. Maybe if we bust through this red zone, but we also have a 15 minute 50% here, so I'm expecting us to reject here. So I want to hop off, honestly. Let's see. We might get a play in here. It might just happen. Hold up. So I'll be pretty upset if I miss the play. After 11, there's nothing. I'll hop off. 11 Central Time. Mm-mm. 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 Lots of strength to the upside. We just chopped up to the upside, so there's nothing that's been formed correctly. Yeah, I see a play. It's just so minuscule though. I'm not gonna mark it out. Yeah, it's just way too small. Come on, come on. So sometimes we do get a pullback before breaking a zone, and we can find a play. So right now we're getting a pullback before we bust out of this bearish zone, and hopefully we can find a play in this pullback. But it might just be more than a pullback, and we might just come back to coming down, back to the range again. On the road again. Wow. So I do see a play forming if it does continue pushing up. If it continues going down, the play's invalid. Yeah, it's invalid. Never mind. Just one of those days. Hopefully in February, price action clears up, so we get no more buffoonery. Come on, keep pushing. Yay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay. All right, all right. The play's forming so far. Might just jinx myself here. Yep. 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 It's gonna get invalidated. Let's see where the main is at. Okay. I like this play still. Oh, never mind. It just dumped into it. Well, like that got mitigated. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything. That's unfortunate. Typically in the situations before we break out of a zone to confirm bullish or bearish, we get that pullback, finding that play. The play happened, it just happened the wrong way, and I wasn't able to take it, which is unfortunate. I've been fiending for something. I just want to take a play. It's like taking a hit, like a small one. Just one, just one. Bit brutal, I won't lie. So yeah, lots of resistance above. Oh, where's 40% of the higher time frame? I didn't even check. Oh, not even. Yeah, we didn't touch it. Wow, wow. Let's get rid of that. Oh, ain't that a load of BS? Got nothing. Alright, well, that was extremely dreadful. That was so boring. Hopefully we get more action in the afternoon. I'm afraid that we're going to get this big move during lunchtime, so when I come back in the afternoon, the move has already happened, and we're going to go back to sideways once again in the afternoon. We will see what happens, but I'm going to show up, so maybe I'll see you there too. I think that is it. I'm going to log off now. Thank you all so much for participating. Thank you so much for watching me and believing in me. I think that's it. If you haven't gotten sponsorship already, just do it. You're missing out. And that's it. I'm going to log off now. I see a play right here. Let me just mark it out for you if you want to see. It's forming. It's happening. I might wait. Let's see. I might just give it a second. But I'm more likely going to hop off. Let's see where standard deviation is at. On 1 SCDV. That's where 50% is also at. I don't really have faith in going for higher RR here. Okay, let's see. I might take this. Let's do my trade. Create new order. Buy. Stop losses right here. TP's right here. Okay, I'll be ready for this. Yeah, I should hop off though. Let's give it a second. I'll wait till 11:10 latest, but I won't wait any longer than that. If we swim for too long, I'll hop off. If we come and fill us before I reach standard deviation, I'll hop off also. We're tapping, which is good. Oh, tap is too deep, and we're hopping off. Yeah, that's a big no-no. Big no-no. Once again, thank y'all. Okay, and I really am hopping off now. I thought I found something last second. I was just dreaming. But okay, I think that's it. And give me an hour and 30 minutes and I'll be back at it. See you then.